That's hard, brother. Like, for you, it's hard because you never did it. You know, like the breaks, unless you really had to.
The what?
The breaks from burning and shit and the sober shit. And you did it abruptly. Like, that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, to abruptly, especially the lifestyles we live.
Right.
Like, with the nigga, 2 days before we stopped, we was drinking a whole bottle of Azoo at the gym. Smoking hella tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like to cold turkey off rip, that's why it's hard for you. For me, it's hard just because you see what I had to do this whole time sober. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to still live my life according. While, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it helped me because this shit wasn't smelling like tree while I had the pack. You feel me?
It's a good one.
Right.
But for me, it was like a lot of people. So, it's like, for me and you, we can understand. But for a lot of people, they like, what do you mean? Like, all right, it should be easy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
But then it's like, my nigga, I've been doing this for 18 years straight. You feel me? Like, unless a nigga went to jail, unless a nigga did that, nigga been doing basketball, sex, liquor, and weed every day damn near, bro. If I don't get one, I get the other.
Right.
You feel me? So, like, to cut off all four of them shits, yo, that shit really turned me out.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, bro. And then to see the effect it take on your body.
Mind.
One, it was the mind at first.
Yeah.
Cause now you can see like yesterday when we talked on Friday, like niggas was actually happy, like good spirited.
Yeah,
like,
we're
you know
so
what I'm
close, like we're doing it, like
But Monday and Sunday, like I was like, but Sunday I couldn't even do it.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I woke up Sunday and smoked the joint, like, nigga. At the end of the night, we could do it. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at two big ass bad boys. Chick just sucked me up. I'm like, come on, bro, I can't. The end of tonight, I got you. But then it was just like, fuck. And then I caught myself all Sunday, like, all right. He said stop Sunday. Then I'm telling Haitian, I'm like, I'm gonna stop tonight. He's like, nah, I'm gonna tell this nigga. I'm like, bro, all the niggas was trying to snitch on me. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna stop tonight. He said, you said Sunday to Sunday time. I said, bro, I said Sunday night.
That's funny as hell.
And nigga said, bitch, you burning? I said, bro, then I didn't even realize I'm over here making snaps, smoking and shit. I'm like, oh, man.
That's funny as hell.
Can't post that. But nah, that shit was different, bro.
Sure.
Cause the mind, what it was I didn't have no appetite. A nigga wanted to eat, all that, and then it was just like none of that was there. But then the mind started to kick in, and it was just like, all right, let me keep my mind occupied, so I don't have to worry about it. But then you start looking at the time. Then the day goes by so much slower.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I'm like, bro, when I smoke weed, that's why I take 3 hits. It's 9 o'clock. I wake up the day at 1 o'clock. I smoke. By the time I look about it, it's 4:20. Turn around again. I'm at the gym. It's 6:30. Leave the gym. It's 9 o'clock. Get home. Smoke. It's 12. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, life just goes so quicker. But then sober, that bitch just be dwindling away.
And that's the point of it, is the perspective of time.
Right.
You know, because like you've realized feel how long that felt. Now imagine, okay, this was the first segment, but imagine like the next segment. You ain't gonna do it like that. Now you're gonna try to be productive. Now you're gonna try to make these certain moves, and that, you know what I'm saying? But of course, the first segment is just like, I just got to get through being sober.
Mm-hmm.
But then you feel me, and that's the part of growth, of the process of it.
And then for me, I was just trying to like not find other ways to get high, but I was trying to find other ways to like
Soothe your mind, soothe yourself,
bro,
stimulation.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, fuck. But then that's why I'm like, low key, I could do this again, but I couldn't cut off like basketball.
Sex.
Right. I'm like, I would still need
one drink every other day or something.
Or just some wine. Cause even when the bitch was drinking wine, she was just like, I'm feeling nice.
Right.
And she was like, you sure you can't drink wine? I'm like, I asked him. He said no. I'm like, I would have been bought some Margarita.
Exactly.
Fuck.
And so, with even going back to the burning, this is my belief. You don't have to agree with it or do it, but it shouldn't be at the same pace he was doing it. Because one, you're gonna save money, and two, is just like, now we know we can do it sober, so let's not abuse it so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just love smoking, though, and I love getting to that height of that level, yes. At the same time, when motherfuckers really trying to grow, it's like, you gotta give and take. You know what I mean? Like, bro, at the end of the day, like you said, 18 years for me, 10 straight. It's like, we've been doing what we wanted to do for all this time, bro. Like, we already proved to ourselves that we could be who we want to be, being ourselves.
Right.
Like, we didn't have to change not a thing, bro. I went to college, I've been driving, like, all this shit being myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take breaks for these things. I don't take breaks to drive. I don't take breaks to play basketball in school. You know what I'm saying? And even though I know at one point it can affect that, but I still want to stay true to myself and believe that I'm comfortable. So it's like, the fact that we already proved that to ourselves, now it's like, okay, let's try to do things for intentional growth. Like, we already know we can succeed to being ourselves and doing things how we want to. We already know that, bruh. So why not, you know, try something new to, like you said, like the Hawaii move. Like, that's just a change of atmosphere, a change of environment. Like, changes oftentimes encourage growth. You know, not all the time, but oftentimes they do, bruh. And that's more so my point. Like, for this break, like, for the change of mindset, for the change of, I already know how I feel when I'm high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what that's like.
Right.
I've been doing that shit.
Feel sober this long.
That's almost like being high now.
Right. And like, you don't know how it felt, but now you know how it feels.
Right.
But nah, the reason the change of scenery and shit for me, what I think it is, and what the shit that you said that I can like relate to and like really value, is the fucking uncomfortability. Because I went to Hawaii, I didn't know nobody but one person.
Right.
You feel me? Like, one person out this whole place is what I know. Instead of going to other places and still running into people, like, okay. But when I went to Hawaii, it was only one person I knew, that was my aunt. So it was just like, damn. Like, I'm really uncomfortable. Like, I go over here, don't nobody know me. I'm trying to go play basketball. Hey, you can pick me up. No, we got our team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not used to that.
And now you gotta,
adapt.
It's almost like, and you almost have to rebuild, but not rebuild, because you already have the characteristics. You already have the attributes. You have everything. You just gotta apply it, reapply it now.
Right. And then show people who I am.
And now you're gonna see who you really are, because now you're getting the same energy from where you were. So it's just reassurance, like, bro, I am who I am.
Right. I know I'm that nigga.
Right. And I felt that so many times, because I switched schools so many times. And every single time, bro, I was always the leader. Right. No matter what. Even if not to the coach, to the players, bro, always the leader, bro.
Yeah, niggas felt it.
Every single time, even if the motherfuckers was a little better than me, like, they still respected me at that level of, nah, this motherfucker's the leader. At all times, bro. And it's just, I don't take that shit lightly, bro. I gotta take that shit personal and put that bitch on my back like that. Because if I take it lightly, I won't be able to be as sharp, and these people that are entrusting me with that perspective, I'll let them down.
Right.
So I gotta take myself serious at that point.
But that's the whole point. I was getting back to like the whole rapper thing. You have to be yourself all the time. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, like, yeah. Because if you act like something else, then they gonna be like, oh, this motherfucker ain't even that. Like when Plies used to do the interviews, and they're like, what the fuck? Look how he talks. He don't even talk like how he raps. Right. You remember that, right?
But he's still a motherfucker. He still Plies.
You're right.
It's just like, nigga, I'm not gonna be fucking ratchet all the time.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's what y'all expect from me.
Right.
But who I am as a person is this. Right. You feel me? Like, I am intelligent. I am intellectual. Like, I can speak for myself. But y'all didn't worry about bust it, baby. Like, y'all didn't worry about that type of shit. So that's why I fuck with Fly for taking out the goals. Because it's just like, he still Plies.
Yeah.
But bitch, I got pearly whites now. Like, what the fuck? I'm still gonna give you the same nigga. But I'm just, you know what I'm saying, a little different.
Yeah. All about the energy, not about the costumes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The mask.
Right. Like, we might be JuhPetto and KunSepShus, but it's just like, nigga.
It's our energy that's the value.
Because we know who we are behind the mask.
Yeah.
Even Jim Carrey knew he was behind the mask. That's hard. That's hard.
That's funny. Nah, that was a good movie.
Where the beats at?
Bruh, see, that's what bro, like, the chemistry is just fucking stupid, bruh. Like, it's literally retarded, bruh. In my head, look at my exact thought right before you said that, bruh. In my fucking head, I was like, damn, bruh, we've been an hour and a half no music. And what'd you say? Where the beats at? Like, come on, bruh. Like, that's just insanity.
Where's that?
That's just retarded, bruh. What, like instrumental or?
People are upset that Olympic gold medal got to use CBD, but all right. But she could have used THC.
And it's just the sister of the tree. Like it's the same fucking branch.
It come off the same shape.
That's fucking funny.
Yo, life is different, bro.
Nah, for real. Because with that, it's like it's only at that point it's not about law and shit because law is only what somebody certifies. But is that always right? No, hell no. Why do we have to wait? Just like with this corona shit. We're waiting on the government to tell us when it's safe. It's still not safe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's just too much for me. It's just too much for
Florida, but then you go to Cali and other places, niggas still wear masks. And you like, why is this?
Right.
Like,
Just because of a say-so.
This motherfuckers in Florida, like, but you know, niggas like, just in like, okay, Atlanta and Florida were the first two people to just starting hanging out.
Houston. That was one of the first two, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about hanging out. Like, Atlanta was going to clubs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Doing
Strip
shit like
clubs
fuck Corona. Right.
Right before the bubble, Lou Will was still able to be over there.
Fuck Corona. You feel me?
Motherfuckers got to be in a bubble because of this dangerous environment, but motherfuckers is at a strip club eating wings off the...
Lemon pepper off of bitches' booties. But then they like, no, we're not.
Off of bitches' booties, that's the plates. That's hilarious.
Nah, this corona thing is really fucking me up though. Cause I feel like the new strain they got out is attacking young motherfuckers. There's a lot of young people getting corona now. When at first it was a lot of old people getting it.
Yeah, I really try not to think about that shit because it's just so fucking sticky to me. Like, bruh, motherfuckers been trying to beat cancer for how many years? Motherfuckers been trying to beat AIDS for how many years? People saying this is the pandemic, and 1 year it takes to curate a vaccine, bro. Like I can't wrap my head around
come out with
that
so
shit.
many different cures.
And,
like,
and
you got a cure? No, Johnson.
Oh, but
Johnson got a
this
cure.
one don't do the Delta variant, but this one does. So you might like, come on. And then now I'm hearing about some booster shot shit that you may have to take this shit yearly. Like, no, bruh. Like, come on, bruh. I don't even take Advil, bruh. Like, you got me fucked up. I'm too natural and pure for that shit. And I may be punished for that eventually if they want to implement, like, you got to do this shit.
Yeah, they were like, if you don't get the shot, we go lock down the world. Lock that bitch back down then.
At that point,
not getting the shot, bro.
At that point, I just need that money to just have everything I need and I'll be straight.
Yeah, I'm not finna fucking...
I'd rather stay
USA
inside
is
than
made
be
for the
outside
same
under those
like
circumstances.
meth, who can come to a stop with barely a...
Shout out to all the beat makers out there. Keep doing your thing. That's a platform for all the thinkers and creators. Always remember that. Ain't a lot of acapellas out there.
Shut up, on the
That too. Not as weird.
Oh, I can like not get jiggy with this.
Like it, go ahead.
JuhPetto, Ryan with KunSepShus, in the fucking truck, trying to find my next whip. Looking at this bitch, trying to find my next bitch. Alright, I'm off it. Oh, I remember this one.
Oh, we went on this one already? Oh, yeah, with Buddy. You be switching it up, or you stay with like the same tempo on some shit?
Most of the time, the same tempo.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. When you know what you like, shit, embrace it. For sure.
But I know I can do more though, bro.
That's all life is.
That's what's so beautiful about it. You know you can do more every day, bro.
Yeah, man. Like,
Every day, bro.
I got a melodic type flow.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's more marinated shit. It takes time for that. What you got? 1, 2.
I marinated, then I serenaded. That mean I sing to the bitch like I'm fucking Sarah Palin. I'm doing this shit, and you know it's fuck your payment. But I'm never losing, cause you know my name ain't Damon. Huh? Damon. I'm not no little boy. I do this shit, and I move it like a tongue toy. I'm smoking weed every fucking day, bro. Never been a lame nigga, never been a lame hoe.
But I fucked a couple lame hoes. Couple fucked up. I ain't know they name though. Fuck. I kept a couple in my address book, but I just had them as no name. And now they bring up their value to me. It's like, wait, you're irrelevant. I'm trying to get to the point like a period. But the statements that I hear is just not conducive with my experiments. I'm moving on from Gibson. I'm moving on from scripture. I'm moving on from living. I'm moving on from Hitler.
I'm looking at Egyptian, the way I'm reading my mind, they got me looking to scripture. I'm the popping these pills, I'm talking popping prescriptions. I'm not talking the pills, I'm talking about the weed. I'm a medical patient, don't you get me, B? I'm still SGO, don't forget the D, huh? Stone the gang will die when you're around me. And if you're not gonna smoke, don't be around me. I'm TG number 3.
Came out from the water, now I'm walking on land. And I'm planting my seeds cause I had no oxygen. But now I have the tallest oak tree that I've ever witnessed it. Oh yes, them paths is hard to take though. But once you believe, damn, I promise them leaves is easy to rake and bag up. Yes, they gon' fall again, but as long as you stay consistent, you gon' keep your life intact. Thumbtack, that's my thumbprint, that's my difference. Everybody got a thumb, just a different print.
That's hard.
That's my difference.
Everybody got a
thumb, just a different
bar,
print.
nigga. See, my brain is great.
Yeah, we went with that.
My brain is different.
We so did. On the IG.
Yo, the IG different, bro. You gotta get on that IG. Just to have it, like you don't gotta watch nobody or make no snaps.
Your KunSepShus might make one.
Right. Just for the following.